All right, let's talk about negation and then some of the other symbols that we will use and little ways that we combine words and things like that. So here goes. A negation is, well, the opposite. If I negate something, taking the opposite. Now, we might say we're making it negative. I'll finish the sentence in a second. But if I was to take, all right, we're going to get mathy here for a second. If I give you a number and I say 5 and I say, hey, negate that, you're going to have -5. But then if I say -5 and I say negate that, you would have a -5, which would give me a +5, right? Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. So basically what I'm really saying is a negation is the opposite truth value of the original statement. Okay, so the negation of a true statement is false. I'll just use letters here. And the negation of a false statement is true. Okay, so let's go back to another example we had a minute ago. So today, like for real, right now, as I'm recording this, even though it may not be when you're watching this, today is Tuesday, right? So if I say today is Tuesday, it's true. But if I say today is not Tuesday, well, then it's suddenly false, right? I could use all kinds of examples. I had scrambled eggs for breakfast. That's true. I did not have scrambled eggs for breakfast. Well, because I put the word not in there, it changes it to false. So we're going to write the negation of each statement. We're basically going to put the word not in there or take the word not out. See, kind of like what we did here. When I had a negative, I had a double negative when I put a not in and gave me a positive, right? It's the same idea. So I ate a chicken sandwich yesterday. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. That's not the point. We're going to say I did not eat. I ate no chicken sandwich. I did not eat a chicken sandwich yesterday. Okay? The restaurant on Peach Street did not close. Well, I want the opposite of that, so the restaurant, my word, restaurant starts with an R. My hand gets ahead of my brain. I'm thankful for whiteout. The restaurant on Peach Street did close. So I'm just going to say it closed, which is a shame. Kidding, I just made that up. All right, here goes. X is less than or equal to 7. Well, I want the opposite of that. So what's the opposite of less than or equal to? Well, the opposite of less than is greater than. So we're going to say that X is greater than 7, okay? Then we're going to get to the next one and really delve into it a little bit more deeply. X is greater than 16. Well, I want the opposite of greater than, so less than 16. But actually, this is not completely accurate, and here's why. Let's use our knowledge of the number line for a second here. If I have X less than 16, here goes, 16. The original, well, let's say X was greater than 16. This was the original. The original was this right here, greater than 16. If I want the opposite of that, then I'm going to graph it. Let's do it in green. I'm going to graph it right here, and we're going to say it's this, and you'd be happy, and you'd be pretty much accurate, but let's fix it. I could have something less than 16, but actually if it's going to be the opposite of greater, it could be less, or it could be equal. So there's this property, in case you care, it's called the trichotomy property. Numbers are either greater than, less than, or equal to. So there we go. Equal. So I can't just say less than 16. I have to say equal to 16. So if I was to tell you, okay, for example, if I say, I am more than 40 years old, and then someone says, no, you are lying, and I'm gonna write this sentence out because I want you to get a visual for it. I am more than 40 years old, okay? So what I just told you was that my age is greater than 40, okay? And then a guy walks up to me and he's like, you're lying. You are not more than 40. First of all, I'd be flattered because I am more than 40, but that's all right. So I am more than 40, and he's like, you're lying. Okay, when he tells me I'm lying, he's telling me this. He's telling me, no, you're not greater than 40. Adam, what you really are is you are less than 40, or maybe you are exactly 40. Okay? So the opposite of greater than is not less than, it's less than or equal to. The opposite of less than or equal to is greater than. So whichever one, if you're going from something with an equal sign, you need to take the equal sign out. If you're coming from something without an equal sign, you need to put the equal sign in to truly make it opposite. I know I spent a lot of time on that. I'm going to stop almost here. I do want to point at this one. And when you do the opposite of this one, you're going to write triangles do not have three sides, okay? All right. Trust me on this. I'm not asking you to write true sentences and true statements. I'm asking you to write statements. So when you do this one and you cringe a little bit as you write triangles do not have three sides, I'm asking you to write the opposite. I'm not asking you to write the truth. All right? So let's move on. I am going to go to some symbols that will come in very handy. This symbol means and. So what we're going to do is combine some statements, some atomic statements, into some compound statements. And so this means and this means or. And either one of these, it doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to use the little tilde most of the time. This means not. And I'm going to get a little bit more technical with that. It actually means negation, which is what we just dealt with, which really means if you have a not, you take your not out to make it not, which would be true. Okay, so we are also going to represent statements with capital letters, usually PQRS. Those are the most common ones. PQ particularly, sometimes R, sometimes S. And we're going to use that language and these symbols to articulate some ideas. And we'll start with this. So statements are often represented with capital letters from the middle of the alphabet, PQRS. Don't you wish you could see it? There we go. Now you can. Let P represent the tie is black, and Q represent the vest is red. Now, clearly not a mathematical idea, but that's okay. We're just getting the hang of how to word these things. We're going to write each symbolic statement in words. Okay? P and not Q. Okay? And came from here, and then the not came from here. So P, the tie is black, and not Q. The tie is black, and the vest is not red. That's exactly what we're going to write. The tie is black, and the vest is not red. Okay, that might seem like a ridiculous example, and it is somewhat, but it'll get us in the hang of writing things symbolically when we get to some more practical mathematical examples. Okay, here goes. Not Q or P. So the not Q or P. So the vest is not red or the tie is black. Again, kind of a weird example, but that's okay. The vest is not red or the tie is black. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to flip this paper over, keep on moving. We're going to do one or two more examples. We have three statements on this one, and we are going to do just a couple examples from that, and then the rest of them will be up to you. P is, I'm passing English. Q is, I'm passing math. R is, I play sports, okay? So, P and not R. I am passing English and not that one. So, I am passing English. And I had a funny thought. I do not play sports. Those are two very unrelated ideas, but if I'm describing myself, I could do that. Hey, I'm passing English and I do not play sports, okay? Those are two unrelated ideas, but whatever. All right, let's do the next one. Not Q or not P. So, not that or not that. We'll have some fun with this one. I am not passing math. Or, okay, I'm not passing math. That's not Q. Or not P. Not passing English. I is not passing English. Can you guess which one I'm not passing? I was having way too much fun with that. I'm going to dial back the hilarity. Anyway, I wouldn't count off for bad grammar personally, but anyway, what this statement really means is either I'm not passing math or I'm not passing English. And we're going to get to this in another lesson, but it could also mean maybe I'm not passing either one of them, right? So in order for this entire statement to be true, then I need to either be failing math or failing English. I'll let you guess which one I'm truly failing. But if I'm failing both of them, the statement's still true. Okay? I think I'm going to stop there. I left you hanging on this third one, and you can delve into some of the rest of these. By the way, this one's based on a true story, and that first statement is actually this first statement is actually what truly happened. And I was on the jury one time, and well, I'll let you finish that statement right there, and you can find out what truly happened. Fun times.